Alright, you mad lads, it is me, May, and that means we are revisiting Destiny board, as we always do every year, at least. But boy oh boy, I'm happy to report this is probably the most consistent Destiny board we have virtually ever had. So, the ratios are just so good. As you can see here, we have 6 monsters, which will be important later. Obviously, Dark Necrofear is just to throw in the graveyard. How do we get her into the graveyard? It's Armagedon Knight. When he's summoned, that's normal summon or special summon, which will be important. You send one dark monster from your deck to the graveyard. Super easy way to get Dark Necrofear. We have hero monsters and Ties of the Brethren. So you can normal summon your Armageddon Knight, mill her, pay 2,000 life points, which is the perfect amount for Destiny board, and then you bring out the other warriors, Dark Warriors. You've paid the life points. You've milled the Dark Necrofear, you're able to activate Destiny board first turn. Then all you're missing is a stall card. So we have Fire Prison, we have Swords Revealing Light, and we have Hulled Life Barrier, along with Terraforming. Sometimes I'd go back and forth. I'd go Terraforming or Warrior Search, but I think Terraforming is the better way to go, because then the ratios are just so good. You have 6 normal summon monsters. You have 6 ways to get rid of your life points. As Psychic Blade, you're able to use first turn and lose exactly 2,000 life points. And then you have 7 ways to stall. Or, no, that's still just... No, yeah, 7 ways to stall. So the ratios are just so good. Works out really well. It's just as consistent as it's going to be. The replays are going to be long, so I'm just going to let you see how it works in the replays. They'll explain themselves. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are enjoying me, May. Let me know if you have any requests, because I'm just going to pretty much hit my favorites. And thanks for watching, guys. Alright, here we are facing a tail. We're going first. I think every single replay is us going first. That is actually insane. Great hand, though. Boy, oh boy, look at that hand. That is a beautiful first turn hand. Let's see, Armageddon Knight milling our Necrofear, Ties of the Brethren, losing those 2,000 life points, flooding our field with some more stall in Decider. Decider can't be attacked by level 6 or higher monsters. Pretty beautiful. And boom, Swords Revealing Light, Fire Prison. So now, if he had simple back row removal like Mystical Space Typhoon to hit the Fire Prison, we have 3 turns from Swords Revealing Light to figure out another Fire Prison or other ways to stall. We do have other ways to stall with a full field of monsters, stuff like that. It's really good stuff. So FI, we're picking at him. He seemed to be Dark Magician and is just setting at this point. He's double setting. It's not going to get him anywhere. He probably has no idea what we're doing, but it should be painfully obvious seeing those letters come across the board. But I mean, who knows? If you don't know Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't really know what Destiny board is all too often. Brings out some wacky Cybers monster, but he's already all the way up to A, so he's in a little bit of trouble. He flips over and scoops. He didn't even give us the final animation, Dark Necrofear. Unbelievable, but man, what a first turn hand. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Gore randomly. We're going first, man. Virtually all these replays are fixing to be first, so that should be interesting. He's using Goki. I remember he's not Goki, though. So he's at 33 cards, so he's using the wacky Goki spell. But, yeah, he's not Goki. He's, gosh, I can't remember, but it's not Goki, I promise you. I think it's like Dark Magician or something. Anyway, here we get Ties of the Brethren. We get both Fire Prison and Swords Revealing Light. Obviously, with Armageddon out there, we start the Destiny board. Just a sick hand, just beautiful. Because then, even if he's able to get over the Fire Prison, Swords Revealing Light buys us some time. It's just so good. He's Heroes. Okay, what did I say? I don't even remember. But he's Heroes, so he's not Goki. I'm sure Heroes work into Goki somehow. He's still doing some wacky XCs. He's going Utopia. I think we troll his Utopia a little. I was worried he was going to Link, because Link monsters can't attack. They can attack with under Fire Prison. So you can't beat any Link decks, really. It would be pretty hard. You would need a good field, all your Swords Revealing Light, and both of your Hollow Life Barriers to push that through. But that could do it. Here we trolled his Utopia with Sin. He Lava Golems us. That's pretty interesting. But Decider stops Lava Golem's damage. That's actually pretty crucial for us. Then we can bring out Armageddon, mill the deck a little with the Diamond Dude. Link summon into Mascara. She can't do anything without another monster, but we're on to N. Or Mascarena? Swords Revealing Light is gone, so now all he has to do is give it a Fire Prison, but he's on the very final turn and we top decked Hollow Life Barrier, so there is virtually nothing he can do. We could have just Hollow Life Barriered, but he had no means of getting... He actually did have means. If he would have had a Stratos and played some heroes to attack some spells, definitely means to destroy that, but he does not pull it off as we hit him with the final. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Seto Kaiba. We're going first line. Can you believe it's such a consistent first turn deck? Isn't that wild? We got Armageddon, we got our mill. We just need to take some damage. Armageddon Knight. I think I bluff. Yeah, look at this. What a play. What an animal play. I bluff it. He uses his Mystical Space Typhoon on a bluff. And then I'm facing UA. I'm not even gonna get OTK'd. So I make the animal bluff. And it pays off. He's gonna do just enough damage, I'm almost certain. So we can use our effect. Oh no, he did not do enough damage for us. Would you look at that? But we top deck just what we need. In the Psychic Blade, we only have to pay 600, so that's pretty good. Fire Prison, I'm willing to bet UA does not have the means to stop Fire Prison. I haven't seen UA in a while, but we hit him with the F. He's gonna do a bunch of UA stuff. I don't know, we're gonna hop around for a while. He has that negate, but we got ahead of the negate, so not much he could do. We get another Psychic Blade, he's on I. We're just gonna bluff it, because our bluff worked so well in the beginning. Imagine he had that Mystical Space Typhoon in his hand all along, and he did it on a turn like this. We would have been absolutely cooked. He's getting two negates out. He's wild in this one. Still nothing he can do. Brethren's obviously nothing. We're down to N. We got our little Laughing Skulls. Very nice, very nice. Even Decider? No, because they're all level 5. So even if it wasn't Fire Prison, he'd be able to swing at us. But this is the final turn. He had to do it there. He did not. He's passing real fast. We get a Hollow Life Barrier, but it didn't matter at this point as we hit him with the finals. It's that easy, guys. It's just an auto win versus some decks. Great stuff. Alright, here we are. Oh, yeah, here we are going first. So you really want to go first with this deck because you're able to first turn get your plays going. Here it's going to take a little longer, not obviously first turn, but Decider on his own is really good stall. So now level 6 or higher monsters can't attack us, and guess what archetype he is? I totally remember. He's Malefic. They're all level 6 or higher. There's no way for him to attack us, even if, well, obviously a Link monster could get in there. But he's not going to have any Link monsters. This deck needs his extra deck, and he's at 7, which means he hasn't played in a while, and he's just sticking with the old way to play this, probably before Links were even out. Now here I'm using Reinforcements. I switch between Reinforcements and Terraforming. Usually Terraforming is the more clutch. Obviously in this replay, the Warrior's a little more clutch. They're both limited to 1. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could run both? But we can't generally decide. I played both a lot, and I think it's better to go Terraforming. So even though this replay leans on it a little bit, we probably would have been fine. I don't think he genuinely had any way to get out of this, so we could have taken as long as we needed, as long as you get the stall, and that seems to be more important. It's more important to get the stall than it is to get the Dark Necrophere in the graveyard, because we're relying on them just being absolutely unable to handle the stall. And this guy, he can do all he wants to do. Virtually never going to be able to handle it. Here, obviously, Ties of the Brethren, we're at N already. Does nothing. We're at 2,000 life points. Literally does nothing. He attacks my Armageddon Knight. No big deal. Again, Brethren, we bluff it. All we have to do is survive this turn. He's down to A. He hasn't figured it out. I don't think he's ready. He's going straight to end phase, though. He's not going into battle phase. We get another Armageddon Knight. Really no reason to mill anything else. I mill Celestial, but we just get the win from the spelling anyway. That's how the hell go, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing Ishizu. Don't really see her all too often. We're going first. This is definitely a first turn deck, like 100%. So, you want to go first. We got Hollow Life Berry, we got Armageddon Knight, and we got Dark Necrofear already in our hand. That's actually super annoying, but thank goodness we got these two together, because now we're able to get Dark Necrofear into the graveyard super easy. Look what we're facing. It's... These swords are revealing lighting too. Go ahead. We're facing good old Ancient Gear. I love Ancient Gear. He hit us with a Lightning Vortex also. Get our third Armageddon Knight. We're gonna mill. I was going Vision Hero accidentally. I switched this with Diamond Dude because it's obviously not a Destiny hero. It does not work with Celestial. Here he's got an Ancient Gear Golem to wipe us there. And he's gonna hit me for 1700. Bada bing. We're under 2000 life points. Bada bing. We get our Fire Prison, which means I'm gonna throw the Dark Necrofear immediately. I'm gonna mill again. He probably thinks we're crazy. Now I'm able to use the Celestial by getting rid of the Decider properly. Destiny board is activated. Took us all the way to turn 5. But we have all we need. It's gonna be really hard for Ancient Gear to beat Fire Prison. I honestly don't know how I would have to do it. Or no, yeah, it'd actually be pretty easy. Chaos, like not that Ultimate Ancient Gear, but the Chaos Ancient Gear. I keep wanting to say Max. I know Max isn't his name. But the Chaos Ancient Gear is unaffected by Fire Prison. The Howitzer can do effect damage, and it's unaffected by spells, so it could be swinging. Obviously, the Howitzer can't swing over Armageddon Knight, but a Howitzer could be pumping, could keep pumping effect damage, and he could stop us at 700. We used that just because it was the final turn, so you use Hollow Life Bear. Nothing he could do, and all we have to do is end the turn. So this is crazy. This is virtually as consistent as Destiny board's gonna get. Its one flaw is you have to hope your opponent has no way to handle a face-up spell card. If their deck has no way to handle a face-up spell card, you're probably gonna win with this deck. That's what's crazy about Destiny board. Now, obviously, a lot of decks are inherently gonna have a way to handle a face-up spell card, but you'll see in a lot of replays here, a lot of decks didn't, so it's actually really fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying Meme May. Let me know if you had any thoughts, and thanks for watching, guys.